Oh, say does.
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. No coverage that time.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now here's Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Jackson, that's good.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Ayton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. GA, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
You'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Jackson. Morris finds George. Pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Bridges dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Booker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
5 on the clock, and it's Leonard missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. It's good. This game is all even.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. To the middle. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Booker outside. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Zubac. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Jackson passes to Leonard. Off on the layup. Suns trail by 3. Crowder finds Booker. Crowder inside. Guarded by Jackson. He can't get that one. Now Morris from 17 feet out. And too long on the shot. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Passes it to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Jackson against Paul. And there's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Jackson looking it over. Outside for George. Shoots from the line. Jackson dishes to Morris. From deep. Jackson misses. Suns trail by 3. Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Jackson. That one falls.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson against Paul. Outside for George. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time is Chris Paul. And these guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on. DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Outside Jackson. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Ayton. George against Bridges. 3-pointer. Crowder does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 mate. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
2 minutes remain.
The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Crowder. Leonard with the steal. There's the lob to Jackson.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
George against Booker. The rebound by Paul George.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Here's the three. Booker, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Paul dishes to Ayton. Will it go? And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
George looking over the floor. Offensive rebound. Zubats. That one, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Count it.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
27 seconds left in the first half. Jackson kicks to Zubats. Drills the baseline jumper. Zubats has got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Crowder from outside. With the putback. And Booker able to finish.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Outside Leonard. From past the arc. Not going to go that time. And that'll do it for the... Thank you, David. And... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Morris finds Zubats, tries again, and Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Ayton a screen on George. Booker with it. Guarded now by Morris. A nice shot by Booker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 13.
And Coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Kicks it out to Booker. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bridges outside. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker with it. Guarded now by Morris. They double him with George. Bridges passes to Crowder. Good on the 13-footer. That's 7 points for Jay Crowder. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Paul with the buckets.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Outside Jackson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Suns on defense. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And the rejection by Zubats. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. They need this. The shot will not fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton kicks to Paul. And there's the pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers trail. Jackson passes to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Bridges inside. Leonard's there. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder finds Bridges. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
And here's George for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Paul against Jackson. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 7 points.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
There's Jackson with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Clippers shooting for the game at 42%. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the dunk by Zubats.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Paul kicks to Ayton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Zubats with the screen for Morris. Good on the shot. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And a deep three from George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington checked in for Marcus Morris. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. Booker against George. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Zubac's a screen on Paul. From down low. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Booker the pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Leonard. Covington wide open. He fires. It's good from long range. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's Paul, top the key. Wall looking for an opening. And the dunk by Covington.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big-time shot.
Suns trail by 4. Booker outside. To end the run. He lays it in.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Covington setting the pick for Wall. Inside, Covington pulls up on the elbow, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Clippers lead by 4.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Ball against Wall. Covington a screen on Paul. Paul passes to Covington, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Covington's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And a deep three from Booker. Off target from three-point range. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Over in the corner, Paul. Crowder kicks to Paul. A three-pointer off the mark. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Covington, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And a good test of mettle here for Covington is he's going to step to the line at a really big pressure moment.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Ayton hits them both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, George. Looking to get it going. Leonard, that's for 2. And the miss. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Welcome to 2K Sports. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Edwards against Booker. It's Edwards with a drive. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. Bridges on the attack. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
That one's off. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Outside Edwards. Russell, a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Crowder grabs the miss.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And stolen by Edwards. Paul against Russell. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Here's Booker. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Bridges outside. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves trail. 1:04 left to play in the first. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Paul, a screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 9.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns for 3. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Booker with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Bridges. Launches a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Russell. Here's Towns. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 8. And the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Russell, the pass to Towns. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Outside Paul. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Booker. Paul passes to Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bridges has got 5 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Edwards. Oh! What a hammer!
Doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Paul passes to Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Bridges. Shot is good by Edwards. And Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Edwards. Ayton, the open look. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Edwards a screen on Bridges. Pass to Russell. Here's Prince. Lets it go from deep. 4 on the clock. Russell, that's good. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
4-3. Prince can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Russell against Paul. Russell a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive board. Here's Russell. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But could actually change that image and impression over time.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Prince can't hit. The Suns leading. Booker, the pass to Paul. Down low. Here's Crowder. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. Wide open look. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work.
And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to McDaniels. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Lee on the wing. Back to Payne. Here's Lee. Left side Payne. Pass to Saric. He drops it from range. Saric has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's McLaughlin. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Payne. McLaughlin's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Payne, tightly guarded. Here's Saric, and Saric throws it down.
You know, once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Noel misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Pass to Saric, shoots over Anderson. Saric shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Noel. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Saric. And they pick up 2. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Noel. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with space. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Landale. Here's Shamet. Landale misses.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Payne. Now here's McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Shamet. No good on the three. Minnesota shooting 41% in this game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Anderson. Looking to end the drought. It's blocked. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. Here's Noel. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
On the wing, Rivers. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Suns lead by 21.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters, Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
On the wing, Rivers. The three ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it again. The kick out to Paul. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Takes the three. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Rivers. And so it's Phoenix. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Pass to Reed. Plenty of space. The Suns clear it.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. Fires the three. Buries it from 3.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Booker. Shot from the wing. Paul can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Prince can't hit. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Up top, Edwards. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Crowder. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Bridges has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. The open shot by Edwards. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Second free throw, no good. Phoenix dominating the game. 22 was their biggest lead.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Prince. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. A minute 9 left in the final quarter. Outside Booker. To end the drought. Drained it for 2 points. And the Suns lead by 21.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Paul against Russell. Back to Paul. Over Russell. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Here's Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Now Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win to walk into enemy territory and deliver.
some NBA action. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker out there with Bridges, and it's Paul in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Paul. Crowder kicks to Paul. Makes it off the glass.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Morant.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Both free throws good from Morant.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bridges outside. Now here's Booker, 6 to shoot. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And a wide open look for Payne. And a miss there on the triple. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Brooks finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson passes to Adams. A second chance effort. And the layup by Jackson.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Out to the wing. Booker outside. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Paul against Brooks. He can't get that one to fall. Adams, some nice D. Morant passes to Jackson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Morant scanning the floor. Dishes it to Jackson. From downtown. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 5.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Paul outside. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton kicks to Paul. Launches a 3. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges against Morant. Bain inside the three-point line. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Booker the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Bain. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Outside Crowder. Down low. Here's Ayton. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Pass to Brooks. Over Paul.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Bridges. And Bridges able to finish.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. In the corner, it's Bane. Morant with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For 3, Bridges. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
On the wing, Bane. Pulls up. It's good from the top of the key. Bane's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The outside leaner hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Booker's got his first points of the game, and the Grizzlies leading by 6. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Morant for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder the pass to Booker. They get it again, and Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
The pass to Bane. Bridges with the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Jackson. Pass to Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Bridges, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And so determined, Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in, now to the line.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And again, Memphis no good. The Suns have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Paul, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Dane. Back Back to Jackson. The feed to Adams. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Ball against Brooks. Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Ayton missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with it. Here's Adams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Adams has got 5.
You gotta bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Passes it to Paul, to the paint. Here's Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And Booker kicks to Paul. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside and taken away by Paul. Booker left side. The 3. Bridges for 3. Jackson against Ayton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. "17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant kicks to Bane. Adams sets the pick for Bane. To the middle and stolen by Ayton. Booker with a deep 3. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the line.
The previous play
The monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is, and that does it for the first half of play. Grizzlies lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
14.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Saric, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. Good on the 3-point shot. Conchar's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Has to leave. Now Saric. He's guarded by Williams. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. The Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson wide open. He fires. Misses off the right iron. Memphis leading by 11. Williams passes to Concho. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Well, Phoenix shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep, Williams. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Shamet finds Payne for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Left side Williams, the baseline J. Clark dishes to Jones from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. Now Green. Lee with the steal. Passes to Payne. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. Goes up on the block. Here's Clark. Sharge grabs the board.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Lee kicks to Shamet. Pass to Payne. A three ball. Offensive rebound. Sharge. Here's Johnson. That shot no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Feeds it to Green. Lee with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Shamet finds Johnson. Back to Shamet. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And there's the pass to Clark. On the wing, Williams. Shamet with the steal. He feeds it to Johnson. And it's Payne in the corner. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Jones looking for an opening. The feed to Green. It's stolen by Sharge. And now the Suns a fast break. For Shamet. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Jones. At the elbow, Green. That one off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
They could use a bucket, and the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Fast break execution. Danny Green knows where he's supposed to be and seals the deal.
Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. There's the dish to Payne. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. From deep, Johnson. Green with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Clark. Pulls up on the wing. Payne grabs the board.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Williams for 3. Jones kicks to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Pass to Lee. Johnson, the pass to Lee. Off the left rim and out.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Plenty of space. No good on that one.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Conchar can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Payne kicks to Johnson. From deep. Rebound by Williams.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Johnson against Williams. Shamet on the wing. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Saric.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
From 12 feet out, the Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Pass to Green. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
After all these years, Danny can still get up and pull down rebounds and then makes good on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Payne. The pass to Johnson. Here's the three. Pass to Shamet. Count that one. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Clark dishes to Jones. Fires for three. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Saric has got his sixth rebound on the night. Lee outside. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 11. On the wing, Williams. 16 feet away. That one good for two. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Steven Adams.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Payne passes to Shamet. Off target with his three. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Williams jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Saric. And the Suns miss again. Green finds Williams. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
David, thank you.
And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Crowder grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Paul. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. George drives in. And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Nice move. It's rebounded by Morris.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jackson outside. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Morris, a screen on Paul. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Paul with the bucket.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Bridges passes to Paul. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Morris outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Zubac. Leonard for three. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, Bridges misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Zubac. No good with a layup. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. From deep. Paul shot is off.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Here's George. He takes it in. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Good chance here for Crowder. And it's Phoenix with another.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Jackson, and stolen by Booker. Crowder with it. Guarded now by George. Ayton passes to Paul. It's stolen by Leonard. And Jackson, here we go. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Let's go with a three. Another shot. The kick out to Paul. There's the three. And it's Crowder missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Jackson, pass to Leonard. This one for three. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds in the game. For three, Bridges. Suns keep it alive. He can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
George for three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. George has got 6.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man, I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Here's Booker. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. That one is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead, up by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns? So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Bridges. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Morris. Basket's good. 6 points for him.
Fantastic decision making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Jackson against Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Now here's Crowder. He has 6. Paul, shot is off. Leonard outside. The 3 ball. The shot off that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Paul. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 7 points.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Morris, a screen on Paul. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Zubac. Phoenix grabs the miss. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker, the pass to Bridges. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Booker, following the score by the Clippers. And Aiden gets it to go.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Paul against Jackson. Shoots over Paul. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Jackson. Morris has got his first bucket in this one. Up top, Booker. George defending. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
You're looking at Aiden using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Zubac with a screen on Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Zubac. And Aiden pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 5. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Suns lead by 13.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Leonard with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Now Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. Puts up a 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pure from 3-point range. Leonard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, and the release was before them. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K.
Get loud for the Jabberwockies!
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Booker stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Booker's got 7 points.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Leonard on the take, and the dunk by Leonard.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Paul. No good that time. Ooh, nice D from George. And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too. And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Booker, pass to Crowder. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
It's George on the wing. Booker defending. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard against Bridges. Now Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Paul against Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Bridges passes to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Paul's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Jackson left side. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He has such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
He hits the second from the line. 1:36 left to play in the third. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. And the Suns miss again.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
It's good on the putback. George has got 10 points in the game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's George. Jackson against Paul. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Over Ayton. Turnaround Jay. 3 on the clock. Morris for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Pass to Crowder. Lots of room. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. George outside. And he drives it.
Oh, my
hey,
goodness.
How about that?
An elite player in this league. It's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Aiden with it. Outside for Booker. Hits a three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 4.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Morris outside. Beyond the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And that one's good. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Leonard against Bridges. 5 on the clock. To halt the run. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Over Morris. Paul can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Crowder outside. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Bridges against Leonard. Jackson for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, he's been in big moments before, and this experience helps Jackson deliver for his squad like there.
Crowder banked it in off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Jackson finds Zubats. George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the 4th. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George, but it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And here's Booker. Great D that time from Zubats.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Morris outside. A minute 22 left in the 4th quarter here.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Left side Booker. Pass to Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
Jackson with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. Driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 6.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Paul with a steal. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or them.
Gold Post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
Now, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game.
The drive by Booker. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. The three-pointer no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Russell no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Edwards looking it over. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Russell against Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Russell from long range. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Edwards inside, defended by Bridges. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And the basket is good.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Prince. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Towns.
Well, shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it out to Prince. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Towns sets the pick for Prince. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And taken away by Paul. Into the lane. And contact on the and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to
the previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Suns leading by 3. Ayton a screen on Towns. Good on the triple. Crowder's got 5.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Russell against Paul. Russell kicks to Prince. This one for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now Crowder and D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Prince the pass to Gobert. The dish now to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Another miss by Prince.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Ball against Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got his first basket. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now here's Prince, following the shot by Chris Paul. Prince misses.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The D just kind of staying aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And here's Rivers. Driving inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker dishes to Crowder. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Now now. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. It's hauled in by Noel.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Anderson with the block. Here's Noel. Count it. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. And that one, good. Paul's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Rivers. No good on the triple. Phoenix leading by 7. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Guarded by Reed. Kicks it out to Paul. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Here's Noel. Defended by Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Crowder. He has 7. Fires from 18. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Rivers gets a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Paul missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Noel passes to McDaniels. They set the pick. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
23 seconds left to play in the first half. Booker outside. The kick out to Crowder. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. And so that's the end of the first half. Suns lead by 11.
Your Suns, 23. The Timberwolves, 12.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Suns leading by 13. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Paul for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Prince outside, and the pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Puts up a three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards passes to Prince. From deep and stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Crowder with the ball. Bridges for three. Shoots from the elbow. And the shot is long. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here is Russell. And they get it back. Towns finds Russell. Kept alive, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Towns with the steal. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Ayton against it. Crowder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good from Crowder. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Booker kicks to Paul. Fires from deep. Shot by Crowder, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty good.
Bridges outside. Paul right side. The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Fades and shoots. Passes it to Ayton. From the arc. Bridges misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards with it. Bridges covering. Prince's shot is good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
It's Edwards on the wing. For the 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns sets the pick for Prince. They get it back. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Suns ahead. They lead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Edwards from the arc. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Crowder finds Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. They get it back. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Edwards. Now here's Booker. Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Forbes from the arc. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker outside. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Russell a screen on Paul. And Forbes kicks to Gobert. And taken away by Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
And here's Prince outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From deep, Prince. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. There's the 3. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Towns.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
The drive by Booker. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Ball passes to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Prince, the pass to Russell, and taken away by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Towns with the defensive effort. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. And here is Ayton. Defended by Gobert. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Russell passes to Edwards. Prince in the corner. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Pass to Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Booker outside. The feed to Ayton. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Prince. Russell kicks to Towns. Prince with it. Prince with a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Russell from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony. Edwards.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Count.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Russell from long range. Here's Gobert. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Probably.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. For this hit, obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we. And the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Bridges. Ayton passes to Booker. Now Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And here's Morant outside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. On the wing, Crowder from outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. And it just didn't play out that way.
And another miss by Memphis.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant outside, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
No good off the glass. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Booker finds Crowder. To the paint. Ayton inside. Defended by Jackson.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Payne, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Fires from the wing. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. From deep, Morant. Counted from distance. Morant's got 6.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Back to Booker. Crowder with it. Outside Booker. Ball against Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Crowder finds Bridges. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
It's Bridges on the wing. No luck on that one. Memphis has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam. Wow.
always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so here's Phoenix. After the basket by Memphis. For three, Bridges. They grab their own miss. Here's Booker. Misses the jumper from the wing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one spot. Bridges misses. Memphis leading. Here's Payne. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton.
Well, that's all Adams and his effort right there. Great job affecting that attempt.
The drive by Morant. The Suns clear it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Fires from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Payne finds Jackson. Adams a screen. Jackson, pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor. Really knows the limitations in his range.
Here's a three from Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And stolen by Booker. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Jackson the screen. Morant the pass to Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Booker with it. He's picked up by Payne. Up again. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brooks from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Crowder goes in. Here's Bridges. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Puts it up. Memphis the rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. But DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Outside Paul. 4-3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Outside Bane. From downtown. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Outside Paul. Now Ayton. And so it's Memphis going into the...
11. The Grizzlies, 23.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Paul in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
On the wing, Green. Fires for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns shooting only 23% so far. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Green. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Got a piece of it, stolen by Bridges. Crowder left side, outside for Booker. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Conchar can't hit. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Booker finds Ayton. Crowder outside. Kept alive. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Clark. Up top, Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Ayton, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Clark. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Williams from long range. Second shot opportunity. Green. Booker with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The three is up. And it's Paul with the three. Paul's got 5 now.
Shot selections from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Shaman. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Biyombo can't hit. Memphis leading. Jones drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Payne. The kick out to Johnson. The three. Williams grabs the board. The Grizzlies shooting 34% thus far in this game. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Shamet. Knocks down the triple.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shaman has been great from the three-point line. 42% from 3 as a rookie.
Outside, Williams. Outside for Green. Releases. Second chance shot. And the layup by Clark. Clark's got 6 here in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Launches it. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Here's Saric to the wing on the left. And here's Payne outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies up 9. And coming up as soon as we... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 4. And here's Payne outside. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Over Williams. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Johnson.
Payne likes to get in there and score the ball. He can do it in a number of ways.
Here's Clark. He can't hit that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Pass to Saric. Now Payne. Here's Shaman. Right wing. And here's Saric for 3. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip ins are easier to make. Jones against Payne. Pass to Clark. Uncovered. No good, off the front rim.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
To the wing, right side. Williams against Sharich. Outside Johnson. Over to the left wing. And here's Payne outside. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to Sharich. Payne with it. Sharich, high post. Working on Williams. From deep, Johnson drops in the three. And now it's just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
And Sharich, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Jones, a pass to Williams. Here's Conchar. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton to take the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep, Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Paul. 1:49 left in the game. Back to Booker. Up and over Brooks. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Morant driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Outside Morant. Now Adams. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Booker. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. Puts the move on. Yes!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Launches a three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They're in the driver's seat now. Just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
Outside Booker. Crowder right side. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset.